on it. We went down and test drove that semi. We'd like to purchase that.
This one here then. right?
Yes. This red one's got 600,000 on it.
They were gonna install a wet kit then,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah, it's like 57,000 without the wet kit. It did pass it, has passed a DOT inspection. So there's no surprises.
Mhm. That's good. They definitely need one.
Yeah, we're struggling keeping both of them,
Mhm.
the two that we have right now on the road.
Is it over 50,000?
Mhm.
Yes,
So does it have to be bid?
Yeah, unless, did you go through that same site you used last time, Dan, where they put
No.
the specs out there for you?
no, Sourcewell is only for new
Just-
equipment,
Okay.
but I do have other bids here,
Oh, okay. You got
three.
three, perfect.
Well, from the same place.
No,
right?
you've got three different options, three
Yeah.
different trucks. You don't have three different.
Oh, yeah, if it's not from three different vendors. They don't have to give you an answer, but we at least have to reach out to three vendors.
Maybe done by email?
Yes, yes, it can.
We just have to prove that we did it.
Yes, yeah, if we're ever prompted.
Okay,
So you can get those, right?
yep, shouldn't be a problem. So once I get those, we can proceed.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
all right. I was gonna bring up fuel contracts again, but right now the contracts are negative. Spot price is cheaper,
Mhm.
so until it gets to be useful, we'll keep buying on spot price right now. I sent everybody an email from Brown County. I'm not sure if you guys read it or not, but the people in Brown County were really impressed with the way everybody handled the railroad closing situation. They had a bad,
Yes, they did.
if you read the article, they had a bad situation down there. So they called and asked how Justin was able to do it so swiftly. So they were really impressed. So I just thought that was pretty neat. So I thought I'd pass that along to you guys. So job well done. Well done.
Thank you. Motion to approve the vendor claims in the amount of $1,133,282.65.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Is there a motion to approve the payroll claims in the amount of $273,752.26?
So moved.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Is there a motion to approve the minutes from Monday, July 18th, 2022?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
then we had a request here for annex keys for that was Purdue,
Yes, Purdue Extension.
office manager.
Motion to approve. Showing keys.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye. Oh, yeah. Been talking with this outfit, Core Facilities, to do basically a feasibility study. Get a good look at where we're at, what we got, what we're. Basically, he'll come in and see if he can find any cost savings for us on how we're maintaining these 3 buildings. I got him to come down on price by a couple grand.
Yeah, it's a good amount.
So we'll make the motion that we approve an expenditure of $5,250 for Core Facilities to provide a feasibility study on our 3 buildings.
Second. All those in favor? Aye.
And then I don't know why I was the only one to receive this, but I got an email from a contingent fee fund application coordinator pertaining to the opioid Janssen settlement. And it goes all about it even features things came from Marty. And then this from Pat. I think, Justin, I'm just gonna hand this all to you and let you sort it out and get to us as far as what action we maybe may need to take next, or if this is just information for us to have and expect something in the future. Sure. The odd one was that top one. It didn't come to my county email. And it's got a lot of dollar amounts in it.
I've received an email this past week just talking about how we're gonna be seeing distributions here soon, but it doesn't look like it's this. It's kind of odd. I'll look it over and see how it jives with the email I received. The email that I received about the opioid settlement just talked about, I was gonna bring it up here in a minute, but it's communication, so I don't know if we want to bring it up in a general, but
No.
just informing us where they're at right now with distributions and the contingency fee basis was already taken out of the distributed shares, so yeah, there's no action items right now. This is odd. I'll read over and see what it is. It's from the Attorney General's office, it looks like ATG. Strange that it would just go to you and not
Right.
through our attorney that we've engaged. I'll let you guys, I'll send you an email.
Okay.
So,
Anything else, Mark?
Nope, that's it.
Justin, you got anything else for us?
I don't think so. A couple pieces of litigation we're working through, nothing really warrants an executive and we'll talk about it in open meetings, but we've got a handle on all of them, so. Individual brought to our attention a couple months ago about that accessory claim people had filed. I think it was here in the commissioners meeting, and that's actually working with the attorney for another landowner that has partnered with me. And I think we're going to try to remove it to, well, they've already asked to be removed to Porter County. So I'll let you know as more comes up with that. That's the piece on I think it's Bass Lake that individuals filed.
Is that the one that wasn't served properly? We had to go hunting for?
That one.
Okay.
Quiet title action. So they wanted it removed, which was a good idea. So I think we're going to send that over to Porter County and I'll let you know. But we've got a while.
Okay. Does anyone else have anything for us? Yes, sir. Hey, state your name and that.
Jamie Schimmel, do I come up there?
Yeah, if you want to.
I am an absentee landowner. I live in St. Joe County. But I have 42 acres over by between Monterey and Kohler. There's a 1/4 mile road that comes off of one of the dirt roads, and it used to go to a house and a trailer. And my property's on both sides. And then there's 2 landowners that are landlocked farther back from the 1/4 mile road, and they use that for an easement. Well, since I bought the place, I had the house and trailer gone, so there's a 1/4 mile road. I'm gonna show you a picture anyhow, or a video.
Where's this,
This is in
what's the
between.
nearest is there a named road nearby?
Well, see, I'm not good with number roads. I'm used to named roads, you
Uh-huh.
know, so I forgive myself. So it's S 1000 east and east 775 south. So you're able to look it up as well then?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyhow, the 1/4 mile road is there strictly to go to where the house and the trailer was, and the easement for the 2 other properties farther back, this would be to the east. Now, like I said, I got rid of the house and trailer, so there's no reason for this county road. And I'm gonna show you a video of the county road. Just so you can see what, I don't even know why they even classify this as a county road, but this is 1000, I'm heading south. And I'm getting ready to turn east on 775. But there's
That's a
literally-
road.
There's you can't even get 2 vehicles to pass. And the problem, the reason I'm here is it's literally an open dump on this road right here. And I want to put up a gate. You'll see somebody dumped a burn pile was over the 4th. So I picked up half of it and I found some letters in it with their address in it. So I turned it over to a CO. I've been working with him for about 4 years now. And he said, all right, well, I'll get in contact with them, and that's fine and dandy, but I'm responsible for picking this stuff up. There was 75 tires one time, there was 11 TVs, this is just the big stuff, there was a big water tank, all dumped in the middle of this 2-track here.
Dan, is that on the road inventory?
Is the road you're talking about 775 south? That's the road you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I could get a gate right there, I called the county highway.
There's a pile I gotta pick up.
There's the pile. That's half of it, I already picked up half of it.
We have the ability to check I don't have I have the Google page saved for Indian inventory on my computer upstairs, but we can check to see if it's an actual county
Yeah,
road and then go
right.
from there.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Let's pull the GIS back up.
But is there any way
So
we
this
can,
is,
if the house and trailer are gone, why can't,
which,
there's no reason. Unless you own property back there, if you're back there other than a property owner, you're back there doing shenanigans.
well, that's what I don't want to cut off is because your property is that long bit and then the part to the north.
Yeah, the part to the north is an odd part, and
Yeah.
then mine's on the south side.
And then there's to the east there's those two properties.
That one there is Wyatt Good,
Yeah.
Good Oil Company or whatever, if you know them.
Yeah.
Then the next one is John Bolton, and I've talked to both of them, and they would love to have a gate, because John Bolton has a cabin back there that's been broken into several times. The CEO told me to put up trail cameras to get pictures. I didn't have them at eye level. I had them up high, screwed in tree steps to where you had to climb a tree to get to them, and both of those were stolen. This has been going on for 6 years. It's an ongoing odyssey is what it is. So, I mean, you saw the video with the house and trailer not being there. The only people that would use that road would be landowners. And it's only a quarter mile long, and right now it's literally an open dump. I called the Indiana Environmental Protection Company and they said, well, there's not a whole lot we can do unless you catch them. Well, I caught them, they're getting fined, but I'm still the one. It's a 50-mile trip for me, so it's a 100-mile round trip.
Mhm.
And I do this all the time. Trash bags, just clear full of mayonnaise jars and refrigerator goo, and I'm fed up, to be honest with you.
If it's in inventory, I just wonder if we,
Well, I don't, if it's a public road and we're getting paid from it from MnDOT, I don't know if you can block it off or not.
right,
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, I would like to look into the process, maybe if those western landowners are amenable, turning that into a private road, and getting it off our inventory.
well, I mean, it doesn't look like it's been maintained, so.
You mean the eastern landowners?
Yeah, it'd be.
Yes, I mean, the eastern ones,
Okay,
I'm backwards,
Yeah,
yeah,
I know I've even got their phone numbers if you want to get a hold of them, David and Wyatt, they both would love to have a lane, because they deal with the same thing I do.
There's a statute, and I've done it on the other side of things because I petitioned the commissioners in Pulaski County. It's called vacating a road. There's a statute. It's kind of incumbent upon you because what you probably have to do, it's a little more of a process. You've got to get a meets and bounds survey of that ground because since that's county owned ground, the auditor and the recorder are going to want to know if you petition to vacate it, which they have to go with an attorney, may not. They're gonna have to know the meets and bounds legal description to have it put back on the private tax roll. So it's possible, and you can vacate that. And again, I've done that before down in Pulaski with a road that just went to nowhere, almost exactly like this situation. I was warning you guys when I have a bias, so white good goodwill company is my biggest client. So I say that, I'm not, I just have a duty to disclose that to you, but there is a statute for vacating public rights of way. If he wants to offer a petition, probably have to get a survey because the auditor and the recorder are going to want that. They can't just describe it as, 40-foot uniform width,
Right,
quarter mile long. So that's a little bit of a process.
So since I own on the south side of that road, would I be able to get just that 12 acres surveyed? That's 12 acres on the south side, or do I have to get the whole entire plot?
The roadway is what they're going to want to survey of,
Just
whatever
the
we're
roadway.
vacating. And it would be split equally amongst the neighboring landowners. So, if your property borders half of it, you get the half that borders your property, and then, a third of it, however it works out that way. So you can get the whole of it.
Oh, I
It'd be
don't care
split
who,
evenly.
yeah, I don't care who gets it.
But-
I mean, that's not part of our agenda, I guess.
I can't, but I maybe talk to an attorney because it's a pretty straightforward process. Get a petition together, get a survey, offer it to the commissioners. I might see if they're amenable to that first, where you spend a lot of money on a survey.
Yeah, that's
But-
what I don't want to do,
Yeah.
because I've spent, the semi trailer tires, there were 75 of them, and you have to pay $25 a piece to get rid of those TVs. I just wanted to dump today, dumping the rest of that burn pile today. I mean, this is ongoing.
would you guys
I
be
would-
open to
Mhm.
that type of petition?
I definitely would. I mean, it's basically 3 landowners right there.
Yeah, I know we would all be highly in debt if you guys could look into this a little bit.
Well, I mean, it's, from what he's just said, it's gonna be more like work on your bit part.
I've been doing this for 6 years, I went to the county sheriff's, the highway department, and couldn't get anywhere with any of those.
Is the stuff that you're picking up dumped on the side of the road?
Side of the road, middle of the road, I went.
Because technically, if it is a county road, up until you vacate it, they should be cleaning it up.
Well-
You should not be
That's what
paying
I
to have
called
that
on,
disposed.
when they dumped the tires, half of them, they were on both sides of the road. And they went across the road, you couldn't even get down the lane. You had to clear the tires to get down the lane. And that's when I called the county and couldn't get hold of anybody, well, the secretary, but as far as getting anything done, as far as this goes, no.
That was how long ago?
That was probably maybe 4 years ago,
Oh,
3 years ago.
Hmm.
I don't remember when that was. There's been so many incidents. I'm telling you about the big ones, but literally monthly, there'll be a garbage bag, obviously alcohol bottles all the time. It's just on. When I did have the cameras up, people were going down there at like 3 o'clock in the morning And then you'd see them leave like 2 hours later, or they go back to 2 hours.
Mm.
You know, it's just, I found underwear, men's and women's, you know, and say somebody less than a girl, and I mean, you don't know what goes on back there. I don't like it. The kids don't want to go there anymore because we've had so much issue, you know. And I don't know where else to go.
If you want to jump through the hoops to get us a petition to vacate it.
Yeah, if you could give me a general idea on what to do, set up the hoop, I'll jump, man, at first.
Do you have an attorney that you work with on things, because it's
I've never dealt with an attorney in my life.
putting together, I don't blame you for. Yeah, petition, publishing those in the newspaper, it's a multi-step process, but like if you, I can't do it for you, but I can at least point you in the right direction, or I said, if you get an attorney to do it. It's not hard, it's just there's a lot of steps.
Okay, so is there, I mean, do I get a hold of an attorney in Stark County or just any
Anywhere.
county come lately attorney?
You can get a attorney.
Anywhere. I'd recommend doing that. It's gonna save you some time, and believe it or not, probably save you some money going with an attorney that knows what they're doing.
Oh, yeah, because I'm literally lost right now. Do you mind if I call you and get some advice as far as who to call or anything?
Oh, yeah,
like
I
that?
can get you some names.
I don't want to hold you guys up right tonight, but I definitely appreciate you guys listening to me for sure.
No, we understand where you're coming from on this. So.
Yeah. What kind of ballpark are we looking for as far as time frame? This not like a year's type of thing, is it?
No, the longest piece of it's just gonna be a survey. Just depends on how long surveyors are wrapped up for, but I think, and don't quote me on this, once you publish notice in the newspaper, I think you've got like maybe 14 days. You have to publish notice before the hearing, so people have a chance to come in and weigh in on it, because technically you're closing a public right away. So you're probably looking at, I mean, you can get a survey right away, only looking at maybe 45 days lead time.
Okay. Well, I guess that's all I have. I mean, I could go on and on, but I don't want to hold up you guys. How about I call you tomorrow then and make sure, and I would just pretty much just say that 1/4 mile road is all they have to survey. They don't sound like a county survey type of thing. All right,
Thank you.
I appreciate it, guys.
No problem.
Do I need to stay here for this or can I?
No, you can
Free to
take
go,
off if
come,
you
you're
want.
free to come and go as you please.
All right, I appreciate it again.
Thank you.
Thanks. Have a nice night.
Does anyone else have anything for us? No other business.
Motion to adjourn.
All right, we'll see you Thursday. All right.